Hey everyone, we're in the Southwest to do our 600-mile review of our 2020 Honda Rubicon Deluxe. For those who have been following the channel, you may be thinking, well, this machine has mostly been in Alabama, and that's where I lived when I bought it. But I've since moved to Arizona to be with my brother-in-law, who's the other contributing member on this YouTube channel. So we'll be able to bring you lots more videos of all of our machines in the years to come. We're really looking forward to it. We have new headquarters that we're building, and so hopefully in these years to come we'll be bigger and better than ever. So like I said, this is gonna be a 600-mile review. We actually have 626 miles on it, and we hit that a little while ago, but with building a house and a shop and everything, just haven't been out getting as many videos. And I'll say this machine has mostly been good to me, and I've enjoyed it. And I say mostly because of the issue that I've shared in the past with the shifting. There's two issues with it. One is it has a little hesitation when it shifts. Sometimes it has it, sometimes it doesn't. And that's something I can live with, and it's different than other DCTs that I've ridden that pretty much shift instantaneously. But the other big issue is that it used to just make this grinding noise, like things weren't meshing when you shifted, and it would do it through multiple gears. Now it's just primarily third to fourth gear. Well, thanks to some comments and things from other viewers, and I've since gone to some of the forums, it looks like there is a software reflash for the computer that I think I'm gonna call the dealership and take it in. When I took it in at 300 miles, it has always acted this way, but when I took it into the dealer at 300 miles, it shifted perfectly, of course, in their parking lot, and they said, well, just ride it till something breaks. So luckily nothing's broken, but now that they say there's a reflash, I'm gonna go ahead and take it in and hopefully get that fixed. So this will hopefully be the last time that we have to complain about that problem, and can give you all an update. Like I say, other than that, I've enjoyed this machine. I do like the suspension on it, independent rear suspension, gives a good plush ride. I'm just under 6 feet and a little over 200 pounds, and this machine fits me very well. Good riding position. We have upgraded a couple of things. You can see the HMF exhaust always sounds good. Can't say necessarily that added any significant difference as far as power goes, but it does sound good. And initially when I put it on, I thought it helped with some of the shifting. Maybe not. The more I've ridden it, I think it's kind of about the same, and sometimes it shifts better than others. The other addition here is the Sun F tires. We've got some videos on that on the channel. Again, I went with the stock size. I did that back when I first put them on. My friend had put on 26s on his and ended up not really liking them from a different brand, and so I just went with these with the 25s. He has since put some larger tires and wheels on his and really likes them. Again, they were the Sun Fs, and I can't remember off the top of my head what size they were, but they were bigger tires. We've added a winch to it as well in the front. Just a winch from Harbor Freight, and that's been nice to pull people out. We've done some pushing and pulling. You can see with that bumper, and it's held up. It is a little flimsy here on the wings there. If you bump anything, they tend to bend pretty easily, but they're in the front, not too bad. Things that they added in 2020, for those that haven't seen that, you've got a little storage container right up front, as well as on the side. We also changed out the hand grips. Thanks Coulter for those ODI hand grips. They're nice and comfortable. While we're in that spot, I like the reverse mechanism that they have on the newer models now. Just pull that lever in, and when you change to reverse, and you can immediately change back to between reverse and first without going through neutral by just pulling on that lever. It's got a comfortable seat. You do have the rear racks, so there's a little storage back here in the back. You can add a little ball on there to do some towing. Haven't really done a lot of towing with this machine. This, you know, the Honda's not a speed demon by any means. Top speed about 51, 52. For the most part, riding on the trails and whatnot. If it's tighter trails, I'm not ever going that fast anyway, so I don't really need that top speed of getting to 60 or 70 miles an hour. So that hasn't really been a problem for me, not what this machine is intended for. Other thing I didn't mention coming around this side is you do have the high and low, or regular drive and low. So I was riding in some more hilly country when I was back in Alabama and used the low gear, and I was able to get around almost throughout most of the places in third gear, and it pulled pretty good. So low is certainly a good option on this machine, or if you need to haul some stuff, tow some stuff, you could put it in low. Paint is another issue that a lot of people have asked about or wondered about. You can see it sometimes where it gets compressed, or more so than a scratch, that plastic gets compressed. It kind of does that little spidering effect. It's taken some scratches, mostly when we're out there in Alabama riding in the tight woods. And with this painted on, instead of just like the regular plastics, but where it's painted on, you get black underneath where that paint rubs off. So if your place is where it's getting rubbed off a ton, then you're gonna see a lot of that black underneath. But otherwise, I've liked the paint job. I think it's held up pretty well. Again, other than some of these places where it's gotten hit. I think right there we hit up against a tree, and that was compressed in a good bit, and we pushed it out from the backside, and that's what it kind of looks like now. It returned to normal as far as the plastics go, but left that little crackling effect on the paint job. So like I say, fun machine other than the shifting that's mostly been getting me. Shifting problem fixed with the reflash on the computer. Certainly a machine worth keeping. If not, it could very well be on its way out the door, and we'll be looking for something new. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the videos. Like I said, we're here in the Southwest. We'll keep cranking out more in the years to come.